There's a special class of towfish that specialises in sample taking. I'll tell you all about it in around 2 minutes. The classic way of attaining a deeper understanding of the dynamic processes within the sea is to employ some sort of sampler called a profiler. And this is an oceanographic instrument cage that moves up and down through the water column, collecting data as it goes. In a routine survey, the scientists will typically stipulate a number of such geographic locations where they want the sampling to occur. The vessel will stop and the sampler will be deployed, and this builds up a 2 or 3D appraisal of the area under investigation. The actual types of measurement depend on the specific aim of the survey, but it could require a basket of measurements. And in the end of each sample run, the sensors are recovered to deck and the vessel moves on to the next point. And that's a problem. It's very stop-start. This prompted the towfish providers to suggest a smoother, more uninterrupted solution in the form of towed undulating shuttles. These undulating shuttles fly along the survey line, moving up and down through maybe 500 metres water column at speeds of 5-15 knots. Well, this not only reduces risk, but radically improves the survey times, and it doesn't require a whole team of technicians and engineers to operate them. The towed undulating shuttles come in a variety of formats, from relatively small carriages to elaborate open ocean monowing designs in which the instruments fit into the wing itself. Inside the fuselage can be fitted with a wide range of sensors to provide data on such parameters as conductivity, temperature and depth, chlorophyll, hydrocarbon, fluorescence, turbidity, optical transmittance, bioluminescence, nutrients, redox, dissolved oxygen. They sometimes carry plankton samplers or optical plankton counters. They have wings or foils that allow the vehicle to undulate up and down in a controlled way. They have an altimeter and a pressure sensor to assist with navigation. A typical dive climb rate is a metre a second, and this can cause a lot of stress on the towing line. It therefore requires a diameter of maybe 8-11 millimetres, and such a relatively large cable creates a bit of drag when pulled through the water. The stress can cause the line to harmonically vibrate or strum like a guitar. Well, one way of reducing the drag is to incorporate fairings on the cable, and this opens up undulation envelope by a factor of 3. If you want to know more about subsea engineering, read UT2, the magazine, an online magazine of the Society for Underwater Technology.